In today's video, we're going to walk through ServiceStack's new analytics feature that gives you insightful analytics about the usage of your own APIs in a built-in admin UI. Visualizations of metrics of your own APIs can provide valuable information for how your APIs are used, as well as how you might need to optimize your own API system. Which optimizations will have the biggest impact on improving your system can be easily seen with these types of analytics, but without them can make it very hard to identify. The new built-in analytics admin UI provides you with quick answers to these kinds of questions by default, giving you information that otherwise might be hard to know about your own API usage. ServiceStack's built-in analytics also provides stats about your API usage regarding the browser used, devices, and even known bots. The Analytics Admin UI is powered by an existing feature plugin called Request Logs and is enabled by default, giving you this powerful UI for data your system already has. Request Logs uses SQLite isolating logging to monthly SQLite files. This means that if you only want to keep request logs for a 1 or 2 month period and then delete them, you can easily do this by identifying those SQLite files and creating a quick script to delete them automatically. Once added to your ServiceStack application, you will need the admin role to access the related admin UI, and from there you will have access to the Analytics Admin UI view. Jumping into an example, we have our hosted AI server, which powers the AI features for some of our hosted example applications. For example, for Blazor Diffusion, it calls back to the AI server to generate imagery and also serve those image files from the API. If we log into our admin interface, we can see these stats broken up into monthly views. We can also control the year and month at the top, filter by API, and more. At the top, we have browsers, devices, and bots, and these graphs are interactive. So if you want to get a better view of usage by excluding values, we can click on the items in the legend to do so. By glancing at these 3 charts, we can quickly infer that bots, and in particular the Googlebot, is responsible for the vast majority of API usage. By removing the none from devices, we can start to see the picture about how the different device usage is split among different popular devices. And by removing the none and bot from the browsers, we can also see the usage of popular browsers. Scrolling down, we have requests per day showing the number of requests on the left and the average response time on the right, as well as request usage by custom tags. This is where your services have been tagged using the tag attribute and allows you to group them in your own way. Scrolling further down, we have the API requests showing the DTO name along with the breakdown of response codes. Again, we can click on the legend to get a better look at the errors and warnings, and in this case we can also click on the specific DTO name, and the stats at the top all become specific to that API and the related usage. Next, we have API duration, and these stats are extremely useful for diagnosing performance issues or working out where it's best to put your effort in terms of optimization. Here we can see total duration, which is the total time taken to respond to all requests summed by each request DTO name. So here we have get artifact, get variant, and image to text at the top. But compared to API requests, image to text is not even in the top 10. Hovering over image to text in API duration, we can see the 2 stats of the total duration and the average duration, and we can see that the average duration is very high, but the frequency of requests is very low. By clicking on this DTO name for image to text on the left, the top of our stats page is now giving us specific information about the usage of this endpoint. So here we can see that for image to text, there were 5 requests, 3 successes and 2 authentication failures. The 2 authentication phase you can see are very fast, whereas the 3 successful requests are processed by a model which takes some time. If we change it to the Get Variant API using the drop down at the top, we can see stats from a more highly used API. The drop-down has APIs ordered by request count, which shows us here that GetVariant has been used 60,300 times, and we have additional information at the top left, which shows us how many returned 200, how many 404s, as well as the last usage, which we can see was from the GPT bot just a few seconds ago. Scrolling down, we can see that the top IP addresses that use this endpoint, and we can also click on this to act as a filter as well. When clicking on the IP address, the active tab switches to the IP address tab, and we can also do this for users and API keys as well. The Request Logs Analytics admin UI can give you an easy way to get insights into the usage of your APIs, helping you focus on fixing or improving the high-use endpoints and problems with indexing bots or any other use case related to the usage of your APIs. Well, that's it for this video. If you have any questions or feedback on the Request Logs Analytics admin UI, let us know in the comments, or you can join us on our community Discord or GitHub discussions. ServiceStack is free for individuals and open source projects, so anyone is welcome. And as always, thanks for watching.